Oh, what a way to get there with a maximum. It might be a...
It's bowled in. Premeditated.
Well, first ball. Saw that happen to Guptill a lot in that New Zealand series with Umesh Yadav. In the air, but safely in the gap. Mentioned small ground, that goes all the way for 4.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, this. Roy didn't get all of that. Hit it in the air, and he likes width. He likes the ball moving away from the right-handers off stump. He'll move it away, and he'll throw his hands at anything out there. Not a lot wrong with that delivery.
It's not a good delivery, but a very good shot. This time more in control as Jason Roy. Consecutive boundaries.
Well, this is the new middle overs. The new ball has to go, even if it is moving, if it's shaping away, they will go hard. And all eyes on Kohli now. He's going to need those slips because of movement, but he's going for bounce.
Well, he's bowling differently now. That's going to be 4 runs. That man Jason Roy again moves on to 18. In the crowd. But that should be close. Given by Nandan. Will it be reviewed?
Well, it was slightly leg side. Hales has gone up and said review it. Remember, the on-field decision is out, so it only has to be hitting the stumps. It was leg side, but was it leg side enough? We will see.
Pitch in line, impact in line, wicket missing.
That should be 4. The first time he's bowled a sort of a middle stump line that Umesh Yadav is bowling currently.
The straight in line, an easy put away for Alex Hayes. Just had to make sure that it gets it fine. Ashwin of the field, that fine leg is a little square. It's a light.
Yadav will continue. Nicely played on the onside. It has travelled really quickly. Jason Roy shows some leg stump or leg side flair this time.
And he's got plenty of it. There's not a lot wrong with that delivery. You try and bowl straight to Roy to get him out bowled and LB. And just because your length is fraction back of a length, those hands are magnificent. That really is a high-class shot.
Took the fielder by surprise, direct hit. The Indians are celebrating. Virat Kohli was in a great position to see what was happening. Jasprit Bumrah is the fielder, and he's got a direct hit from a distance of what, 75 meters, is on the crease, and maybe that. Yes, that's the decision, and the expected roar from the crowd. First wicket for Virat Kohli and his team, coming through the brilliance of Jasprit Bumrah.
Throw out off the field. Hales has gone 39 for 1.
That's 4. Yes, helping it on its way. He has that extra pace, Umesh Yadav. Well, this one just sat up into the pitch.
Yeah, worth a try. Worth a try, man in the deep. It really should be sticking to the plan of the previous delivery, trying to get it back.
That's put away nicely. Short ball, gets the treatment. And this is a very fine 50 from Jason Roy. It's come off just 36 balls, and he struck 10 boundaries.
Yeah, eye-catching 50 from Jason Roy at the start of the series.
100 up for England, and often with a drop, the next ball disappears, and this quick outfield, you ain't catching it up.
This is an incredible shot, this. It's a good delivery, short of length, and he just punched it off the back foot. And that too in front of the pitch. Now that's gone for 4. Just looking at that shot, you would think maybe a run on the offside.
Oh, Midland off. Doesn't give you... Oh, gone! Gone, gone, gone. They gave Roy one chance. And the combination of Jadeja and Dhoni make no mistake this time.
Brilliant work behind the stumps. Wasn't the easiest of stumping case. fired in with the round arm, just comes in. Excellent glove work behind. Mahendra Singh Dhoni pulls out a stumping and a much needed breakthrough and the big wicket of Jason Roy. But a really good innings. Now 73 comes to an end. England 108 for 2. 793.90.
Slog sweep, and that will be a maximum. Slightly slower, and Morgan's off and running.
First 6 of the match. So the last delivery, 85 Ks, just tossed up a little bit in the air. And is in bit because the car was getting stopped.
Too short. Not a lot of pace in the pitch now with the slightly older ball. Beautifully played from Joe Root.
Really got on top of the bounce and picked up the length early. That's why I got into a position where he could hit it in front of his...
Edged, yes. Morgan's going to stay there. Bowler is pleading with the umpire. Finger has stayed down, but they are convinced and reviewing.
Okay, rock and roll. Okay, I'm happy with that. Can you put me on the field? Okay, say not out. Right.
Yeah, good review. He knew straight away, and I think he probably knew as well. Just a little feather. It was bright and breezy from Morgan, 28 from 26, but as he walks off, he knows wasn't the innings of real substance he was poised to get. It's good bowling, just outside the off-stump line, just a feather.
Just got a nick. 28 to the England skipper, 157 for 3.
So, brave shot. And behind square had come a little finer, but not fine enough. Plays that shot so well. So 28 overs are gone, 163 for 3.
Well, he doesn't look to actually sweep the ball. He waits and
that's how he counters it. He just waltzes across to the offside and flips you through the leg side.
it's a terrific shot. It wasn't a bad delivery. Good length. Just the fact that it was angled into him. There it is. He's moved across to the off stump. Good length delivery, and he's just punched it. Brought his bottom man into play. Used the pace that
clean it and sails over the rope. Wonderful shot, wonderful striking. It's 184 for 3.
Wonderful player. That's why he needs to be there towards the end, because this ground isn't big enough for him. Just from a standing position with mid-off back, he just backed himself to get the maximum. He can do some serious damage in these 18 up.
Yeah, that's going to go in one direction towards mid-wicket, over the boundary rope for another 6. Good pickup shot this.
Well, he plays that shot extremely well. He can play different kinds of sweep. This is the slot sweep. Mentioned there might be a shift in gears. Saw 6 in the last over from Jadeja, over extra cover this time, clearing the deep mid-wicket fence quite easily.
3rd wicket. Well, he's gone straight. And it's over the boundary rope. This is a small ground anyway. For somebody like Joss Buttler, let's say a mini ground.
Justification of the promotion in the batting order. And then
straight to the fielder. The glasses are on the ground, not the ball. So that's fine. Shikhar Dhawan has taken a good catch. And the danger man, Buttler, is gone.
And Pandya picks another wicket, and picks another wicket at the right time as well. He got the wicket of the England skipper earlier on, when the England skipper was looking dangerous. Caught behind by Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and now after having struck Joss Buttler on the side of the head of the previous delivery, getting him caught by Shikhar Dhawan. Dhawan timing his jump. Absolute wicket too. Buttler gone for 31. It's 220 for
Trying to prove a point after getting that knock on the head. That's gone through. No chance. Bumrah with the dive. Stokes with 4 runs.
Well, the ball kept low. He had to reach for it, Ben Stokes. He got a bit of an underedge, but that'll do. Because look how he had to bend.
The slow delivery goes straight to hand. It does. Hardik Pandya is a tall man. Just for a moment we thought he mistimed his approach and his jump. There he is. Didn't quite see it. But in the end, safely pouches it. So Joe Root gone. Another set batsman gone for England.
So I think he was a little bit tiring as well. That one was bowled. Look at that slow delivery bowled at 113 kilometers per hour. And Root recognizing the need for big overs now. Going for the 6. Not quite connecting, and that's a Root 78. England 244 for 5.
Moeen Ali, and a batsman gets closer to the batsman, and that's the result. Once the length a bit full from Kedar Jadhav, and look at the result there.
That's what England want. They want blows like that from Ben Stokes.
That's going to be 4. Just a reaction shot from Stokes, but he found the gap. Stokes now looking good, 24 of 22.
Bowling round the wicket, and on a pitch where there's no turn, just created that angle for Stokes to play that shot.
Wow, that was full, not short from the bowler. Almost like he dug that out from the pitch, Stokes. 2 6s, 2 4s now in his 30. A few worried faces.
Well, it might have been a free hit, but you still have to make the connection, and he's done it in style. And that's why he's one of the
taking potential. Now is a very difficult time to defend. He comes on when the charge is on, and Stokes fancies a bit of him. Moeen Ali into the equation now as well. 2 left-handers targeting that offside.
Yeah, and the rule change, the law change, you can have an extra man out for the last 10 overs, but I don't think it's going to make much difference on this ground. It's a small ground, big bats, Ashwin under rip.
That's up in the air. And clears the boundary.
That's the nature of this ground. That was nowhere near middled by Stokes, but because it's such a little chip down the ground, that's exactly what Stokes did. Look at him looking at the toe end of his bat, but toe end is good enough. Deceived in the fly, toe end of the bat, turns the bat.
Yeah, same idea from the left hand. It's good thinking. It might mean that the bowler and Kohli have to think again. Dhoni's having a chat with Kohli. Perhaps he feels this field isn't very easy to bowl to with 2 good players at the crease. He might have to make a change.
I think he said exactly that. There's a margin for error very little. If you bowl length or short of a length. So here's Bumrah. Stokes in the air. And taken this time. So India breakthrough.
And you can see from the lack of celebration from Virat Kohli, who's one of the great cheerleaders of this Indian side. He is not amused by the last half an hour. And India's body language is of a side that haven't bowled particularly well. They needed the wicket of Stokes. They went short. Stokes didn't middle that. Slightly harder to hit it square of the wicket for 6. And that's about all you...
That's over cover. And into the fence. So Woakes wasting no time whatsoever and getting into the act. See the crowd, they're stunned into silence with this onslaught from England. Bowled in. Premeditated, and Umesh Yadav finding the stumps.
But an excellent hand from Moeen, 28 from 17. This time the Yorker, pretty good length this time, and just full enough so the bat couldn't get down in time. So good bowling finally to get bat on it. Doesn't. 28 from 17, 336.
Oh, that's up in the air. And lands safely and over the rope.
One-handed in the air.
Innings. They get the single. And England consistency all the way. And in the end, making 350 for 7 from their 50 overs.
Beautiful shot. That's what I mean about this pitch. You don't need to overhit. Just use the pace and stroke it. And the Indian players are good at that.
And it's a quick outfield too. Speaking to Pandurang Salgaonkar, the curator, he said that there could be a little bit of dew, but not so soon.
Again in the air, again to third man, this time gone. Half a fumble from Moeen Ali. David Willey smiles, he'll take it, caught third man or not. Dhawan's gone.
And have a look here, it is wide. Bad face just opening there. Moeen Ali didn't have much to do. And India had lost their first wicket. Dhawan.
Oh, down the pitch. Flick of the wrists and a maximum. They've wanted something to cheer, they've got it. A Kohli maximum.
That'll get the crowd going, it'll get Virat Kohli going. You mentioned about his intent, he's very clear in his mindset. Who he wants to target, the shots he wants to play. This is calculated and it's come off. It's gone many a mile behind the boundary.
All bowled in. What a beauty, what a way to silence the crowd. An absolute beauty from Willey.
That's an excellent delivery. Just seemed a little casual there, Rahul. He was on the move when he was looking to play the drive. So the change of angle to Rahul doing the trick. And this one swinging back into the stumps. A gap between bat and pad. Front foot really not going.
Well, I think it's probably signaled that he's out now.
Oh, what a shot that is. There's a strong offside field because it's so good to the covers. But he says 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. I'm going to fancy my chances playing in the air.
It's brilliant cricket, isn't it? Brilliant cricket from
hit in the air. Once again, this is more risk than bat flow. But this is counter-attack from India through Virat Kohli.
Yeah, and this is problems for England. That's why Morgan's gone to his bowler, because his bowler's going to say...
Well, that's an interesting shot there from Yuvraj Singh. And it's a terrific shot. First scoring shot on a comeback. He's a 6. Second ball. Now that's a beautiful shot. Terrific shot this from Yuvraj Singh. He starts off with a 6, finishes with a 4. 10 runs from the over. 42 for 2. The fielder at third man. Put in the jump. Couldn't reach it. In the end, that's going to be a 6, but it was slightly precarious when it was all happening.
Pace in that 138 delivery, 138 Ks. And he went after that. You are on your debut.
Oh, there seems to be some kind of a flick there. Given.
And one down to fine leg, but you can see it goes a long way across. And it's just a little inside edge, a little tickle. Simple for Butler. And so did Yuvraj. Turn to the side, 15 from 12, 56 for 3.
Batting at number... Well, he too gets off the mark with the boundary, just like Yuvraj Singh.
Giving the charge, and then look at those hands. How quickly they come through the shot.
Start of the innings. Well, this one has gone straight up. This is going to be another wicket taken. Mahendra Singh Dhoni gone.
Of MS Dhoni for 6 at a runner ball, 63 for 4.
Oh, gorgeous. A firm defensive push. Straight fetches him 4 runs.
Some incredible shots today. I'm sure we've seen any better than that, really. Leans on it, just a defensive push.
It's pulled away on the onside. Kohli wants to and get to his half century. Another fine innings this. He knows his choice.
Yeah, different year.
That's heaved away into the crowd for 6. 11 off the
Kind of width that he could free his arms, and he got just like that. He's just playing with the field, and this is classic Rashid. You give him one field and he bowls.
And this is good batting by Kedar Jadhav. Just dragging it down here, Rashid. Let's see how quick he is to stay.
And now perhaps is the time for Virat Kohli to say enough is enough.
Position to play the lofted shot. I don't think this was premeditated.
Up and over extra cover, that's even better. Nothing wrong with that delivery. It has just been smashed.
4 and a 6. He knew it would be a fuller length delivery after the drag down of the 5th ball of the over. And he was in position.
Oh, what a way to get there. With a maximum. It might be a different year, but it's the same result. King Kohli reigns supreme in a run chase.
Well, he's batting like a man possessed.
And another. Oh, my word. What a shot that is. Short arm jab. Unbelievable.
Have a look at this. Back foot punch. Over wide bid on.
Well, there you go. Not the right line. But what he'll do, Virat Kohli, is walk on the offside and try to play everything on the leg side.
Is that an option?
Well, it's gone fine, and he's going to get 4 runs for it. That's 100 for Kedar Jadhav. And what a night to get 100. Front of his home crowd on the ground, where he got a triple 100 in first-class cricket. And the 6th fastest one-day international 100 by an Indian. It's been a reliable shot for Kedar Jadhav. Still hobbling, but he's got 100. 262 for 4. Oh dear, it's Virat Kohli, the man that's got out. All eyes were on Kedar Jadhav as the likely potential wicket for England, but they've got the bigger fish, and now Kedar Jadhav is on his own.
And it's that man Stokes again. He always does it somehow. In the delivery, slightly slower ball. He runs his fingers down the side. And David Willey says, mine. I am not dropping that. Off. Another brilliant innings, but he's not there at the end. And England have an opportunity here. A wonderful effort. 263 for 5. Kohli's gone for 1-2.
Might have got another no. Lucky. Hardik Pandya gets off the mark. 264 for 5.
And although
not tonight. Kedar Jadhav is still out there. He's still got some cramps, but he's still got plenty of power.
He's been out there long enough, and he's just gambled a little bit. Knows the length that he bowls consistently, and that's the length there. Foolish off.
Strong arms.
That's the way. No need to run.
Lots of cramps in the legs. His arms are still strong and sturdy. What a terrific shot that. 13 runs from the over. 270. That's going to be 4. That's a poor delivery from Stokes. Hardik Pandya moves on to 6. Required rate now under 6. 5.92 for India. This has been an incredible run chase so far. After being 63 for 4, chasing 305 high. Now the required rate under 6 and 5 wickets in hand. Kedar. Well, that's another four. It's stand and deliver at the moment for Kedar Jadhav.
And another poor delivery. After bowling 2 terrific overs, Ben Stokes bowling short, bowling on the leg, Pandya, and now Kedar Jadhav moving towards the off stump.
Straight to the fielder and taken. Kedar Jadhav has pulled one straight to the fielder in the deep.
But like Kohli, he won't be there at the end. Jake Ball just bang it into the surface, man position well. You can see there gets a pretty good connection, but not the elevation. End of an excellent innings for Jadhav. Applauded by all here. 291 for 6.
Oh, lovely timing on that from Jadeja. Might just go all the way. It's been that kind of a cricket ground. It's been very friendly to the batsman.
Stokes scratches his head there because there's not a lot wrong with the delivery. First come in, no width, decent length, wonderful shot.
That's a fine shot. He's a clean striker of the ball, Jadeja. You saw a gentle push earlier that went to the boundary. And this one well executed, nicely on top of it, rolling his wrists over nicely.
He's an uncomplicated cricketer. Jadeja likes to keep it simple. Was there in the slot to be struck. It has struck it beautifully. And more importantly, in the gap. Much needed boundary to put pressure on the England bowlers.
That's up in the air. And that's taken. Now he'll be really disappointed with that shot, Jadeja.
And it just stuck in the pitch. It didn't come through quite as he liked. And you can see not the connection. Bottom of the bat, slight top edge, simple catch from Rashid. His heart would have been in. Jadeja goes for 13 from 15. Game on, 318.
It's such a funny game. Pandya looking to go back, clears long off. Just one needed now. And the 350 comes up for India. It's 350 for 7.
Great hitting skill he possesses. Toss-tip delivery at 79 Ks, and he knew exactly where to hit it. It wasn't the googly, just creating a little bit of width, getting leg side of the ball.
India now just one shy. The skipper is down there. He's led from the front once again with the field up. Ashwin goes big, sends the ball into the crowd. India win the first match in the KTM one-day series.
Confirmation of the scores. India winning by 3 wickets and lead the 3-match series 1-0. We'll take a break and come back with the